Yes. For this, you have to tell me the direction of induced current. Meanwhile, I explain the first part. In the first part, there is a square coil ABCD and it is moving in towards the magnetic flux. As the magnetic flux is shown with crosses, it means the magnetic flux is inside the paper or inside the screen. So when ABCD coil move towards flux, inside the flux, it means magnetic flux increases through the square ABCD. As the magnetic flux is variable, hence an induced current is produced in ABCD. The direction of induced current will be such that it opposes the reason of its production. The reason of its production is increase of magnetic flux, which is inward. Hence, the direction will be such that it opposes the increase inward. So, it means the direction of the current will be anti-clockwise, so that the magnetic flux produced by the anti-clockwise current is outward. Now it's your turn for question number 2. It's better you write down the answer of question number 2 and then tell the answer. Done, Sukhman? Tell Sukhman. Yes, tell Sukhman. कमल आपको नहीं आता? हाँ बोलो.
The outward magnetic flux is produced. As the magnetic flux is produced, current increases. According to Lenz law, the reason of it opposes the reason of production, that is outward magnetic flux. The direction of magnetic flux become clockwise due to current will become inward.
तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ये बताओ मुझे आप कि मैग्नेटिक फ्लक्स इसमें इंक्रीज कर रही है डिक्रीज कर रही है? सुखमन.
डिक्रीज हो रही है.
मैग्नेटिक फ्लक्स आउटवर्ड डिक्रीज हो रही है. तो अब रीजन इंड्यूस करंट कैसे होएगा? आउटवर्ड डिक्रीज को अपोज करेगा, मतलब आउटवर्ड इंक्रीज करेगा. आउटवर्ड इंक्रीज कैसे करेगा? इसको आउटवर्ड को इंक्रीज करना है, तो द डायरेक्शन ऑफ द करंट विल बी एंटी क्लॉकवाइज. क्यों अमानत, क्या कहते हो आप? एंटी क्लॉकवाइज और क्लॉकवाइज? अनम्यूट तो करो अपने आपको पहले।
सर क्लॉकवाइज।
क्लॉकवाइज, ओके। जब नहीं क्लॉकवाइज लिखा हुआ आंसर तो। अच्छा चलो फिर एक बार चेक करते हैं। कुछ देर बाद ये वाली कॉइल यहां पहुंचने वाली है। कुछ ऐसे। तो मैग्नेटिक फ्लक्स कम होगी ना इसमें से? आउटवर्ड मैग्नेटिक फ्लक्स कम हुई है कि नहीं हुई है? अब उस जो मैग्नेटिक फ्लक्स डिक्रीज हो रही है उसको अपोज करना है ना। तो डिक्रीज को अपोज कैसे करेंगे? इंक्रीज करके। तो मींस आउटवर्ड मैग्नेटिक फ्लक्स इंक्रीज करनी है। तो अगर ये आउटवर्ड मैग्नेटिक फ्लक्स आ रही है तो डायरेक्शन ऑफ करंट क्या हो जाएगा? एंटी क्लॉकवाइज। यस और नो? गरिमा क्या कहते हो?
यस।
चलो फिर बताओ। अमानत अब बताओ आप जरा।
सर मुझे नहीं पता चला है।
ओके ओके, मेरे साथ साथ लिखो सारे। coil is displacing away from outward magnetic flux. Therefore, magnetic flux from the area decreases due to variable phi and induced current will produce in the coil. Direction of which is such that it opposes the reason of its production. Okay. ठीक है। It opposes the reason of its production. That is, oppose the decrease of outward magnetic flux. Hence, the direction of induced current will be such which increases outward magnetic flux, which is current is anti-clockwise. अब ये क्वेश्चन में टोटल 4 क्वेश्चन है, आउट ऑफ 4 एक क्वेश्चन हमेशा आया ही होता है, तो तुम इसको एकदम लैक्स एटीट्यूड से मत करो, समझो और फिर करो। क्यों ऐसा हो रहा है? और अगर कोई डाउट है तो बिल्कुल विदाउट हेजिटेशन पूछ लो मेरे को।
Sir?
यस
Sir, in the second question, if the magnetic flux was inward and the coil is being moved away, then would the case be the same?
नो, लेट अस डिस्कस ऑल द 4 क्वेश्चन। इज दिस 2 क्वेश्चन क्लियर? Yes. I am giving you one question that you have to write the answer by your own. I would suggest you that you read the question once and then turn the pages without looking back. Write the next question. I am giving you 1-2 minutes. Don't take any reference. It's anti-clockwise. Question is opposite. It will be clockwise. Just solve it. Yes, solve. Write complete answer ki how it's all happening. बहुत सारा है. Done. Okay, take one more minute. Yes. Amanat, will you explain now?
As coil is moved outward, magnetic flux will decreases due to variable phi, and induced current will produced in the coil, direction of which is such that it opposes the region of production. Then direction of induced current will be clockwise.
Yes, Garima, you tell.
Since magnetic flux is inward and coil is moving downward, flux is decreasing. Since it is decreasing, it is variable, and thus EMF is induced in the coil. So current is induced in such direction, such that the flux should be increased according to Lenz law. It increases
Direction. Most important point हम सुन नहीं पाए. Direction बता दो सिर्फ. Say only direction. Direction is what? Clock or anti-clockwise?
clockwise.
Right. So Amanat and Garima both answer are right. Good. तो इनको तो क्लियर हो गया एकदम. रेज योर हैंड जिनका आंसर क्लियर ठीक था एकदम. जिनका आंसर ठीक था. ओके, राइट. चलिए solve this question. अपनी गाड़ी की डिक्की में रख दे, गाड़ी अंदर पड़ी कम से कम। Yes, done. Okay, take one more minute. Lavneet, you have to tell now. It's your turn.
When coil is moved inside, it results in increase of magnetic flux, and the induced current is produced in it. According to Lenz law, it opposes the reason of its production, that is opposes the magnetic flux. The direction of current is clockwise.
Magnetic flux is increasing outward or inward?
Inward.
It's outward. Dots है ना? Dot is what? Outward. Cross is inward. So that means in no time this circular coil will be like this. Now it's here. Slowly it will move outward. It means phi increases. Dot means outward. Now the direction of induced current will be such that it opposes the increase of outward flux, which can be done by a current. Yes, क्या बताया था? Clockwise or anti-clockwise? Lavneet?
Clockwise.
Clockwise. Answer ठीक है. The direction of the induced current will be clockwise, so that the inward magnetic flux, जिसका result inward magnetic flux होगा. Namnoor, will you tell again? Namnoor? Yes. बोलो. आवाज नहीं आ रही आपको? I guess there is some problem with Namnoor's network. रमनदीप, आपने कुछ नहीं बताया अभी तक.
Magnetic flux increase in the soil as the magnetic flux is variable.
Magnetic flux increase. कौन सी magnetic flux? Inward or outward? वो तो बताओ. कौन सी magnetic flux increase कर रही है? Inward or outward?
Inward.
Dot मतलब क्या है? Dot कौन सी flux है? Outward है कि inward है?
Outward.
तो आउटवर्ड है ना. तो जब सर्कल ये जो सर्कुलर कॉइल है अभी ये पड़ा हुआ है ऐसे, स्लोली इट विल मूव. अब देखो फाई इंक्रीज कर रहा है ना. इस कंडीशन में सिर्फ देखो इसमें से एक ही डॉट निकल रहा है. जब ये आगे गया तो अब देखो कितने डॉट निकल रहे हैं इसके अंदर से. एंड हियर इट्स व्हाट अराउंड 4. नाउ इट्स फर्दर 6. तो फाई आउटवर्ड इज इंक्रीजिंग. आगे बताओ, चलो शुरू हो जाओ. तो आगे बोलो रमन.
As magnetic flux is variable, induced current produced which oppose the reason of production, that is magnetic flux outward increases, the direction will be clockwise.
Right. Right. ठीक है. Shriya, finally you tell. Shriya, S for Shriya.
But I actually don't understand the first step and the last step. Like the first step, which is how by moving the coil inward or outward, the current increases or decreases, and then what happens to the magnetic flux?
Okay.
And the last step also, then how does the induced current, when it goes clockwise and anti-clockwise, how does it oppose the reason of its production?
Right. You see, let us discuss again. Coil is like this, and dot means magnetic flux outward. When it moves forward, now it is more magnetic flux. We have to see through this circle. More phi is coming outward. Yes, as the phi is variable, an induced current will produce, and the direction of induced current will be such that it opposes the outward phi. How can you oppose outward phi? By producing inward phi. So if the phi is inward, direction of current will be clockwise. Yes, no? Priya, is it clear a little bit?
Yes, sir.
Ashneet, will you tell?
When we move the coil towards it, the outward magnetic flux increases due to variable magnetic flux and induced current produces. According to Lenz's law, it opposes the reason of production, that is due to increase in outward magnetic flux. Therefore, the direction of induced current will be such that decrease in outward magnetic flux, and hence the direction of current will be clockwise.
Right है. Right है. Yes, किसी को कोई डाउट हो चारों क्वेश्चन में मैं आपको थोड़ा सा फिर टाइम दे रहा हूँ. आप एक बार चारों क्वेश्चन दोबारा से देखो. क्या आपको कुछ क्लैरिटी मिल रही है या जस्ट गैस ही कर रहे हैं अभी भी? Go through all the 4 questions again. छुट्टी होगी ऋषभ को तो 12 घंटे की ड्यूटी है आपकी. बहुत ज्यादा काम है. Yes, any question?
Sir?
Yes.
So in the first case, the coil is being moved upward, so the magnetic flux increases, and as a result, a variable magnetic flux is produced. and no, that is a variable magnetic flux, and as a result induced current will be produced, and it induced current according to Lenz's law will oppose its reason of production, and its reason of production is increase in magnetic flux. So then how does it oppose it?
Now you see which flux is increasing, inward or outward? Inward.
Yes.
Inward flux increasing. How can you oppose it?
By moving it in opposite direction.
That is outward.
Outward, yes.
If the flux is outward, then the current will be
Anti-clockwise.
yes.
Okay.
Because of anti-clockwise, magnetic flux will be outward. That outward magnetic flux is opposing given inward magnetic flux. Simple and straight. Yes, if anybody else have any doubt, ask without hesitation. Today Jashan is absent and Moksh is absent. Both the boys. Yes, clear. Because out of these 4 questions, 1 question is expected. I am telling you again. One thing is very simple, that the shape of the wire does not matter. Is it square or irregular or circle? It does not matter. What it matters, the direction of flux and the motion of the coil. Yes.